we living, boys? We are doing machine gun Briar build. This is basically just hitting attack speed cap with an on-hit build. I thought I'd bring this one back because you guys honestly loved it, and I forgot how hard that it climbed me. I went and rewatched the video, and it was on like a 9-game win streak, so gotta be free elo and good for you guys to play, especially in this patch where high attack speed's pretty good. There's a lot of tanks in the meta right now, and this is a tank killing build. So our plan is to do Raptor Start. Whenever you do Raptor Start over doing a buff, it's basically saying that I'm trying to get a lot of farm this game. Why? Well, because machine gun Briar kind of needs items to function. So it is never a bad decision if you're playing a build that functions well on like 2 and 3 items. Usually it's pretty good to go this route over other ones. But again, all your pathing really comes down to is just the lane that you want to get strong. So like against this team, right? Teemo's not going to hard carry versus their team just because they have a lot of long range spells with Kaisa and WASSSUPPPPPPPPP. But bot lane can obviously carry, and would you look at that already happening. Akshan just stepped up toward my Raptors, so it would be best to not show too hard. Oh, their jungler 2 camped, and he has red buff. So you would likely want to go to their blue side here. Now, it seems like he might think that I'm going there and is now trying to step up on my side. I doubt he'll do that, but wow, you actually did that. He doesn't have any wall here. Tap E for the slow, just give me 2 extra autos. As you can see, Tap E is sweet. So if you don't understand what Tap E is, right, I'm just not charging it. And basically, when you don't do that, it's a 0.5 second stun. Or slow for 80%. So it's pretty sweet. So a lot of intricacies in that one. So their York did red buff in Krug, saw a bot gank, which did work. And then he thought that I would go to his top side, so he went to my bot side. But I stuck going to my bot side because I had already crossed over mid. Maybe if I realized it sooner, I would have done something different, but it works out, and I actually get to just run down their bot lane here. I think I'm going to try and flash on their AD carry. More important to kill him if possible. Oh, my team wasn't able to find anything. Good try. Yeah, Bear. My team wasn't able to step up. It's not too bad in the grand scheme of things. The biggest important, or rather the most important thing for a jungler to know is wave states. So you guys are actually getting to learn a ton right now. But so they get the wave state, right? So they get the wave in that crashes, and that means that the wave will bounce back to us. So when minions hit their turret, their minions are going to stack up, start hitting the same target, and mine are all spread out, right? So they're not going to fight as well. That means that if your minions hit their turret, well, it's coming back to you. And you can look for another opportunity, or just at worst, your team is in a better spot, because if the wave's at our turret, then they have less opportunity to trade back. So it's not that big a deal. Now, if you remember this build, we go Titanic first, 3 attack speed items into Jag Show, and have insane armor, magic resist, health, and damage. That's the plan. So you hit the Scryer to go through. They're going to just assume that's Rel, because Rel just came back, right? Now York did take my Raptors, and that's why I'm greeting another gank here. Not going to show up just yet. This guy's just flat out dead. 2, 3. Going to use my stun when my team is more likely to hit their spells. Another Tap E there gets another 2, maybe even 3 autos. Not too bad. We did lose our stuff. Now, does York go topside for my Krugs or his Krugs is the question. Dice is alive, so if I see one of them, it's likely 2. We're going to stand here to block the knot hook just in case he wanted to. Get a little crazy with that. I'm going to let the jungle pet handle all of this, so they know where I'm at. And that's the thing, Akshan might be roaming here, so I think we try and get up out of here. Hop up at the bed, swag is on. As you can see, our jungle pet are synced. So 29 to 29. He spent 700 gold. I'm recalling, I'm spending 1900. Don't cancel my recall, please. That was likely York right there. And I'm so upset. And there we go. They still have vision of me, but that cooldown's so long that unless someone else walks here, ain't that good. No way. Yeah, it is what it is, brother. Good job. Canceled my recall canceller. Nice. This is a good game. Pretty standard stuff. Now, when you lose your Raptors, really all that you want to do to get back on the horse for farming is to get your camps to respawn in a line. So if we assume that this is up, then we're just waiting for Raptors. So what I'm going to do, since I'm ahead on a bruiser, I'm going to just force the issue here onto the grubs. Pray that he actually takes that recall, and we get these grubs. Now, if Yorick and Akshan walk at this, I would likely want to leave. So I need to have my exit route planned, which will most likely be through topside. He just got Dragon. I'm sure that took him an hour straight. That is really not that bad. Pretty happy about that. Give me the grubs. And as you can see, my raptors are spawning, and that's going to help me get my camps back in a line. It's the most important thing is when you're farming. Dude, you're farming the whole game, okay? You need to be farming efficiently. And if you can ever fix it once, it fixes it the second time, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh time. So a lot of people misunderstand that. And let me tell you, you get rewarded more than you think. Because think about how many times you're going to do raptors in a game. It's probably like 15, 20, 30 times. You know? So if you can fix the rotation, you can fix your pathing. Because if I have to go Krugs to Wolves back to Raptors to get a full clear, that's pretty inefficient. You wouldn't want to do that. And I'm also rewarded. My red buff spawns just in time for that. So then I go here, keep these going. Red buff, Wolves, Gromp, we're back to it. Now, a lot of people do wonder with all the different Briar builds which one this one's best. If you are in a game that you can get a lot of attacks, it's good. So low crowd control. So you see how they have low CC, right? Stuns, fears, everything. This is when this build gets pretty good. But there's other things that you could do if you wanted to, you know, abuse low CC enemy teams. You go crit Briar and drop a nuke. It's not bad. Top and mid are down CS, but they are, you know, top lane's countered, and my mid lane's looking for a big gank down here. Pretty abhorrent TP, I think, but I think we could actually work it out with my ult. What do you guys think? Looks like they're pulling 4 here. I'm gonna ult a little bit later, just try and dodge the Yorick. Wasn't able to dodge him, but you can always W out of his wall. That part's pretty good. That's a 1-tap. Tap E just to slow Kaisa down from chasing your Rel. This is probably the most I've ever gotten tap E opportunities. I'm not gonna lie, you will never get this many in one game. It just happens to be good. We're living. Nice. Huge. Now, a lot of people are like, hey, why are you going Titanic first? Because it's on hit item, and we are getting Ginsus. So we will be cranking. You guys probably already saw the build, but again, once you get Titanic, one of the best, most slept-on Briar items ever, Kraken Slayer. Kraken Slayer is so insanely slept on. So with the Kraken, right? So the idea is when you look at Ginsu's, when you find it, you have to find it first. That's important right here. Attacking grants 8% attack speed for 3 seconds 4 times. When fully stacked, every third attack applies on hits twice. So Titanic, Ginsu, right? Titanic, Kraken, Ginsu's. Come on now. Starting to see it a little bit. So nice. Now, if my Krugs just got killed, right, what does that mean? It means my Raptors are coming up, right? And I'm telling you, this stuff doubles down on itself because it just gives you a simple game plan. I don't really need the help. Right? You just got that. Now this invade turned into a bit more than just a simple go for their thing. You can always just let that do its thing, get the camp. Killing Yorick's ultimate is very important. I'm sorry I'm tapping so much, but nice. One thing that makes Yorick really strong is just the fact that when he has ultimate up, he becomes like a super champ. I think my team might die here. No W onto Vlad. Look, I'm sorry I had to take that, guys. I had to make sure that he lived, though. We do get the wave bounce again, so that sets me up for another play over here. I'm going to play for these grubs here in 10 seconds. Now, this is where Logan Jungle getting greedy should not be a thing. Luckily, I don't get punished for it. So what you do is you go to your Raptors to spend that extra 3 seconds doing something other than standing. That's the idea, is that you're always doing something, and sometimes you have to wager, well, if I'm 7 seconds late to the grubs, but I am up the camp that I wouldn't have been had I been standing here, you know, it's kind of like your own journey. I myself, I'm very greedy, man. I'm always doing something, even if it makes me late for the other thing. But seeing, okay, this guy will likely get one-tapped here, because I'm stacking my lethal tempo up. Smite that, send that. Send it through. W slide, Titanic, W2. And we still have Q for this guy. Hopefully my team can just kill him for free. I will take the skill if I have to, though. Get that twisted. Q him and then W towards the other guy. I don't think we can kill him, and Vlad's coming, so we'd probably want to leave here. Yeah. I don't think we can get the 5th grub here. I think it's asking a bit much. They just pulled 4 players. Yeah, we're fine. Now I'm actually going to take my recall earlier rather than later, just because I want to play for this dragon. And I want to make sure I spend my money before I do anything. Because Nautilus is roaming and hovering mid right now, my bot lane's getting the dive on their 80 carry. Is really good. Huge. Good. As long as Yorick isn't, like, random soloing the dragon, we're doing pretty good here. Oh my god. Getting cooked. Ooh, Yorick's about to cook. I have no way off of this blue buff, so I can only watch you guys. It is what it is. Maybe they go for a dragon. So I would say, since you know he's dead, right? Urel's dead. Try and wait for him to step up for the dragon here. High attack speed build. You gotta get used to doing your combos quick, man. Lethal tempo changes the timing. Because you get extra attack speed, your attack's gonna happen faster. You need to be more ready to hit your Q and your Titanic when it's time. Alright, so they're not playing for me. The voices are telling me ult him. Luckily I don't have it or I'd waste the cooldown and miss. Let's go. Akshan is always one of those champs that will hard carry games, so you have to be very particular about how you play against him. Extra risks are the enemy. They might be playing to stop me here, and that would suck. I would be very sad about that. Okay. Mind, I can go help my boy. If Jinx lives, is really good. Because we're still behind him. The most important part about a gank is being behind them. So you see Kai'Sa is likely too close to the turret. I'm just going to go Nautilus here. Nice. As you can see, Akshan's coming. That's okay. Had you gone for Kai'Sa, you'd split damage so hard that you likely wouldn't have been able to do it. Don't take the whole thing because, again, Akshan ult actually hits minions. So it allows you to make sure that your boy doesn't take some damage while also still making, so you spread the damage out, no one gets more hurt. Now we got more plays. Okay, good. Nice. Good. Alright, sorry. Camera moved. So Kraken, now we need Yuntao. Now, Yuntao fits in this build super well just because, dude, it gives them, like, some of the highest attack speed in the game. So you get 35% plus 30%. And every time that you crit, it gets better, which is awesome. So you're able to, you just get so much efficient attack speed. Because as you can tell, right, we're trying to go 3.0 attack speed. Okay. Well, this build gets 3.0 on the dot, not a second, not a gold wasted. This is exactly 3.0 when you have all 3 items. So that's kind of the efficiency of it, is that you do, in fact, get your Titanic, which is one of your best items, and gives you another auto attack, which is the build, while also getting what you need done for this build here. Or rather, without having a glaring weakness, probably better to say. Oh my god, do you see that Teemo shroom damage? Nice. My mid laner's chasing down their jungler. My bot lane's 2v2ing. I'm going to send ult here. Level up your spell before you shoot it. That way you can make sure that you get the better cooldown. Have to do that. I can still walk here. Still have my flash, so I'm fine. They likely see me coming on a ward. Yep, right there. So they know I'm running. Okay. Oh, bring me close. Oh my god, Nautilus just brought me close enough that the damage hurt Kai'Sa. Nice. Huge. He's on the last grub. No one can random steal that. That's fine. No camps are up. So, Briar W works. Someone's near. You're going to chase him. Well, nothing must be here. I just W'd. So easy. I do think it's always very important to, first of all, know that W works like that. So even if you can't see it, you can still run to it. A lot of people know that for champions. Kind of forget that about camps, and that's what kind of makes it so good. But another thing, it's good to know that Titanic will hit the second person. That's one thing that puts Titanic in such a great spot, is just the fact that, yeah, it literally will make you hit the target that you can't hit right now. Oh my god, Teemo shroom into blind, buffer E maybe, or just let it hit, actually. Might just be letting it hit right now. They get the turret. That's not that bad, all things considered. I'm one camp from Smite Upgrade. I would like to get that. Or anything else. Dude, my mid is scrapping this game. Oh my god. I'm trying to help him. I'm running. Whatever. You gotta go for this kill before he gets W again. It's not worth ever letting this happen. This is risky to go for, and the fact that he's turning around and hitting me means that someone might be coming. Or he's trying to waste my time. It's probably Akshan to get his team back alive. He didn't catch Akshan with the invis right here. Yep. Get caught, nerd. Nice. Get the crab first for Smite Upgrade, just in case this guy tried to walk at the neutral here. Sorry, this is like a purely I gotta lock in game. I'm 13-0, but we're not hard winning on the map. We're pretty much even in all lanes right now. So I gotta focus up, sorry. No fun yapping, I gotta lock in. It's TP on Vladimir there. I do want to play for this dragon. I would like to get my Yuntal first, but it doesn't look like that's realistic. What I could do is go for 1300. So 1375 is good. You got to plan your recalls, right? So if I can't get 1700 before this dragon, what I do is I just try and get the most out of it. So get my boots, get my scout slingshot, and get my pink ward. Right? And this sets me up to be as strong as possible for this fight because I can't be on third item. No big deal. So not bad. Always fist bump your team, you know the drill. If their jungler is in the fight, they're likely not doing dragon yet. Ooh, team fight, so you always shoot ult, right? Just use Q here. We're probably going to save W to run at someone else. Oh, Yorick's wife got in the way. Collateral type stuff. Use a pink ward here, just make sure there's no random steals. Check for any random team-wide, what do they call that? Globals, like Jinx are on their team. Good job. You should play for the red invade, but I think they might have this warded and might pull 4 players, and right now I'm not in. Like, I could kill 4 people if it was like 2v1s, but not in their face just yet. Maybe after one more item. Nice. Now, when it comes to mid-game, a lot of you guys struggle with this. You need to just hover the person that you want to get fed. So, like, right now, I want to get my Jinx fed. Also, my Jinx looks like a snack to them, right? So if my Jinx is stepping up and I can hover it, then it's good. So as you can see, this guy was just invis, trying his best. Wait for him to use grapple, and then you Q. Unless you have the damage, then you just Q him. Oops, I didn't have E. Sorry, bro. My bad. Oh my god, what is going on here? So again, on-hit builds are made to kill tanks like this. So when Nautilus is standing in front of us with no hook or anything, that's exactly what this build is about. Nice. Now we do have our Yuntal. I'm going to pick up my red buff before Otacon spawns bot side. So as you can see, right, I didn't try and like grab mid wave or anything else. Just trying to get as strong as possible before the next neutral objective, which will be Otacon. So trying to get level 14 and any extra components during that. So once I get my level up, coming down here. So you can spend 400. That's going to be my Amp Tome. Pink Ward would be good, but I already Pink Ward the pit, and that's covering the river a little bit. So don't need another one. Because like you could have just gone Dagger Pink Ward there, and it wouldn't be bad. 2600, and we reach maximum capacity. Now Nautilus being top. All right, that's 2 tops. So just look at the math, right? 1, 2. So that means we have 4v3 here. Well, if I'm here, they need more than 4v3. So. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and start hitting this. As you can see, on-hit builds are made to do this. So, one W iteration was like 4,000, 3,500 damage, and your W2 always scales up. You're doing this only because they have more people topside than they need. Basically just means it's free. We go here. Get your W2 before anything like that. Auto, Titanic, Q, all auto tech resets, which is good. They're still pulling 2 here. I'm just going to ult this. Yeah, either hit Vlad or them. I'd be happy to hit Kai'Sa, though, if possible. Life is so depressing. Just kidding. Happy moments only. Use my W to go to the Raptors, which will bring me to the Vlad. Chain CC your stuns. Try not run too far away because Briar things. I think they'll kill, so that's fine. I'll give that kill over. It's good to let your team get fed in times like this. If you're in solo queue and you want to take every single kill, like, go ahead, but you better know you have the sauce, in which, if you're playing this build, you probably do, but I myself, I got some trust in my team. Into it. Okay, you go ahead and leave your jungle to me there, bud. Now we can get top tier 1. Again, when you start getting fed, you need to start, like in mid game, when you're fed, you need to start facilitating side lanes. The idea is that I need to start getting people to get turrets, and they can only do that if they're not scared of enemy team killing them, which means that I'm near. This is actually a bad place to sit because I'm Nautilus. I walk right here and I just place a ward, so I'm actually in the spot that would get seen first. But I could counter that by hopping over the wall and hitting whoever does that, so it's trade-off. So again, Ginsu's is 3.0 attack speed. Feel free to watch it. Late game, it's going to be crazy. You do need these specific runes that popped up at the start, by the way. Future Logan will make sure that the rune page is there. Trust me. That guy's a pretty cool guy. May I? Thank you. So now we're prepping for the dragon. If my team gets a big engage, I'm just watching this with my minimap right now, where I just want to make sure if they get a big engage that I'm there for it. So I showed here on a ward, so they expect me to be standing right there. So I act like I leave and then I come back. Maybe it's good, maybe it's not. You can definitely pick this up. Whoever has TP does need to be top lane right now. If they're not, they're not. That's fine. I can just 2-auto this like it's nothing. He does no damage. Diana's TPing back to stop their mid push, which isn't that bad because they're kind of sending it here. My team can go there. Once my Rel gets there, they can go. If we lose top turret, it is what it is. Their jungler is playing bot side right now, so that means this dragon's mine. York being bot is incredibly incorrect in my opinion, but if he steals the dragon, it would be pretty smart. Okay, he didn't. Now what is his plan? Alright, now we go here. York doesn't have TP, so if he steps up on this wave, then we're good. We're up players here, so we'd like to just run at this. Make sure to get your wave looking good. Big team fight for my team here. Pray that your ult hits because that's a certified hood classic. York's likely walking here. I'm coming. I'm on my way. Got him. Got him. Great job. That's probably FF'er on their side. Hopefully it's not, because honestly, if you ever have fed Vlad in your team, I don't think you should ever FF. That champ is kind of absurd. Put the on-hit, do the on-hit thing. Nice steps up, we would go a little crazy. He did not. I need to get my item. I didn't get enough kills last team fight. I don't think they step up with 3 here either, so I might be able to get this red too. Again, all mid-game is just counting players, right? You want to get your mini-waves on their side, so that way you're able to get more information for free than they are, and use that information to count players and make informed decisions about the map. That's all I'm doing 24/7. This just hit 25 minutes, so as you can see, the blue buff just did an animation. That means that everyone on my team gets a blue buff at 25 minutes when Baron upgrades them. 300 gold for Ginsu's, and I am online. 200 gold. No, I can't get the extra 5. 194. Hopefully my Jinx is looking at chat. He is! Good job. Me, please. Hopefully my team doesn't hate me too much for this. I'm so sorry, team. But it's really good. Alright, now I have Ginsu's. We have 3.0 attack speed. Watch it in the team fight. You'll see what we're doing. We have all the crit strike that you can get from Unitel. We have unlocked everything. And as you can see, I'm not that squishy. I have 121 armor. I have, almost 3k health, and magic resist where I lack. Well, guess what? Jack shows last. 45, 45, 350, and scaling up. So as you can tell, this is actually really good for us. If we get a big flanker, this could be... Oh, and there it is. Not a flank, but in their face is also good. Big fear onto Vlad. Go forward a little bit. This is going to be a little crazy. Need to get away from him. Oh my god. But did you see the damage, though? I think Baron's actually bad. Well, one person can push. That's fine. One push. Rest do that. Oh. GG. Well, I mean, we got the Ginsus, and you saw it in a team fight. I almost forgot to show you the runes again. Boom. Crafts, by the way. Damage through the roof. Damage taken. We're up there. Nice. 14k gold to 8, so GG. Not too bad. Have a good one. Thank you so much.